Welcome back here on SolidRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. It's boys action here tonight, as it'll be the Rebels against the Hugo Buffaloes. And the Rebels come in, as I mentioned, in the girls contest earlier. Silo has faced some rugged competition here over the about the last 8 days, and has not fared very well in the record column. 3 straight losses. They fell to Idabel here last Friday night, and then Broken Bow on Saturday in a scoring fest on the road. And then at Rattan, Rebels dropped a 3-point decision to the Rams in that one. Played a whole lot better defense in the contest on Monday night, but just too many second chance points for the Rams was the story, and Rattan was able to come away with the victory. Tonight it's the Hugo Buffaloes, and another team that is ranked in the state rankings. Buffaloes 14th in the final Class 3A rankings, and this is a matchup we could see in the regional tournament coming up in 2 weeks, Asher, as the Buffaloes Rebels may face Hugo in the first round of regional action coming up in about 2 weeks in Lone Grove. And so we'll see how things fare in this contest tonight as Silo tries to get back on the winning track.
We are not missing a work like a practice shot at all.
Well, that's good. The Rebels.
I have a feeling we're going to play good because Carter made 6 in a row downtown shots, like from almost half court.
Well, that's good. The Rebels shooting well in warm-ups, according to Asher. So they see how that comes into play here in this contest. Now they're going to see probably some tough, aggressive defense. Hugo likes to play man-to-man defense. So we'll see how the Rebels respond to that one. They're wearing the green warm-up shirts. And we're just about set for the starting lineups. Hugo will be in the road black uniforms with the gold trim. Glad you're along with us tonight here on SolidRebels.tv. I'm Kevin Farr along with my main man Asher on commentary and camera duty tonight. Oops, what'd you do with that? Okay, I got it. And just about we get set for the starting lineups. Waiting for Jory to get over there. I think he was out at the concession stand. Did you see him out there at the concession stand, Asher?
Yeah.
He was? There you go. All right, ready for starting lineups. First for the Buffaloes of Hugo. They come in, as I mentioned, 14th in the state in Class 3A. And Darnell Shanklin is the head coach, the longtime head coach of the Buffaloes. 11-7 the season record for the Buffaloes. They'll start LaMarcus Davis, a 6'2 junior. Also a 6'1 senior, Jamarian Brown in the starting lineup. The third starter is going to be Travion King, a 5'4 junior. Daquan Lennox, the 6'3 junior. And finally, the final starter, Amarion Maytubby, is the final starter for Hugo. It's Davis, Brown, King, Lennox, and Maytubby in the starting five. Now the Rebels to be introduced. They come in with a 12-9 season record for Coach Bobby Weil, ranked 20th in the state in Class 3A. Hayden Roberts in the starting lineup, the 6'1 freshman. Also Charlie Gardner, 6'1 junior. Carter Parker. Connor Cordell. And the final starter, let's see, is Carter Parker. Parker, 6' senior. Cordell, a 6' senior. And Connor Proctor, 6' senior. The three seniors, along with junior Charlie Gardner and the freshman Hayden Roberts in the starting five tonight for the Silo Rebels. And we're just about set to get this one tipped off. Should be a good one tonight. Rebels worked extensively on rebounding this week after that tough showing on the boards. Gave up way too many offensive rebounds on Monday, and the Rebels end up getting the tip. Gardner didn't even really jump up, and Hugo just missed time to jump. Sada will have it offensively first. Carter, Parker, off to Gardner, left side. Hugo in a man defense. Parker trying to get free over there. Now bounces it Cordell. Cordell feed back out to Parker. Gardner closely guarded, top of the key. Gives off Proctor, right side. Now back out front. Cordell fakes the shot. Starts the drive. Kick back out. Proctor thought about the three. Pass it up. Roberts is going to take it and hit it.
Bangarang!
Roberts with the three to start. The freshman drains it from downtown. And Silo out with the lead at 3-0. You said the Rebels shot it really well from outside in warm-ups, and they nailed their first three-pointer tonight. 3-0 lead. Minute into the contest. Rebels in that matchup zone. Here's a pass inside. That ball's deflected and stolen. Saddle comes away with the turnover. Roberts gets it across there to Cordell. Now feed. Cordell baseline, and he called for a travel. Travel call on that one. So the Rebels turn it over after Hugo's opening turnover. Brown has it out front for the Buffaloes. Now, let's see. Well, the Rebels are switching up a little bit defensively. Here's a drive. Shot is up and good. Jamarian Brown hits the bucket. Cuts the lead to 1 on the driving shot there by Brown. Silo now works it in the front court. Cordell fakes the three. Gives back out there to Gardner. Feeds off Proctor. Starts the drive. Somebody had a hold of his arm and a whistle and a foul. King guilty of that one. Travion King's first personal. Lob in to Proctor. Now out to Gardner. Spins, shoots from just outside the free throw line. Missed the shot. Cordell trying to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Going to go over to Hugo right in front of the Buffalo bench here. 3-2. Silo up still. We've played 2 minutes. They work it down into the front court. Drive down the baseline. There's an charge as Proctor holds his ground, and Travion King just picked up his second. He's going to have to head to the bench on the charge. As Proctor stood his ground, Lorenzo King checks in, the 5'9" freshman. Both these teams extremely young overall. Sato has 3 seniors, and let's see, a couple for Hugo. The rest all will be back next year. Shot no good. Rebound off to Hugo. Buffaloes have it. Now they work it down to the baseline. Maytubby toss back out to Brown. Swing it right side. Rebels back in that matchup zone. Switching defenses here against the Buffaloes tonight. Maytubby gets it back around. Now right wing, Lennox. Toss inside. Now the ball's deflected. Give it back. Brown 3 on the way. It's good from the corner. And Hugo takes the lead. Brown with his 5th point. Nail that one from outside. Rebels still stuck on that opening 3 points from their first possession of the game. Have not scored in about 3 minutes. Toss inside. Gardner goes up. Shot in the paint is no good. Rebound all Buffaloes there. Down quickly. Work it inside. And that errant pass that goes out of bounds. Hugo with the turnover. .435 to go here, first quarter. Rebels still right in it, even though having trouble scoring. Gardner off to Parker. Got open for 3 that time and missed from the right wing. Hugo with the rebound. Rebels one and done again. It's been all Hugo on the boards on the defensive glass thus far. Here's a drive and an offensive foul as Proctor once again takes the charge. This time on a drive by Jamarian Brown. Brown just picked up his first. Oh, actually, that was, they called it on Lennox. Lennox with the foul. Another sub in for Hugo. That's Quincy Shelton. 3 on the way. It's good. Cordell drains the 3. Now Rebels retake the lead. Connor didn't get a bang there.
Yeah, he got a banger ring.
3:35 left here in the first quarter. Kevin Farr along with my man Asher. Rebels with a couple of 3-pointers and lead 6-5. Toss inside. Cordell got flattened. Lennox puts up the shot and scores, and we got a stoppage. And, well, what are we doing? I don't know why officials stopped play, but Dexter Thomas is able to check in. Thomas, the 5'9" freshman. Hugo back in front, 7-6. Gardner drive all the way down the heart of the lane and scores with the runner. Charlie has his first points tonight and puts Silo back in front. First points the Rebels have had that have not been a 3-pointer. Toss around. Here's a 3 on the way for Hugo. It's up and good. Brown again. Brown's second 3 of this first quarter and puts Hugo back up. Back and forth we go, and a whistle, and the Rebels call for a turnover on a backcourt violation. as Proctor was not across the line. Now they're going to talk about that last foul call as they called it on Lennox, but it was on Brown. So it was on Jamarian Brown. So 10-8 the lead. Hugo will have the basketball here after the Rebel turnover. 2:41 to go, first quarter. Brown has it out near the top of the key. Now he's over in the corner. Cordell getting out on him now. There's a ball deflected, stolen by Gardner. Charlie is up with it into the front court. Gives it off Proctor, open three, top of the key, and left that one short. Rebound off to Hugo. Buffs want to push it all the way down. Layup is good. Quincy Shelton with the driving lay-in. Off the miss on the other end. 12-8, 4-point Hugo lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Proctor closely guarded out near the midcourt line. Now Gardner left side. Back out to Roberts. Roberts feeds Proctor cutting to the basket. He avoided the contact. Hit the shot and was fouled going to the basket. Proctor's got a chance for the conventional three-point play. That was great body control that time, Asher, as the defender was trying to take the charge, and Proctor avoided most of that contact.
Yeah, that was really great. He tried to make it where he didn't have to charge him.
Yep, and avoided the charge. Chance for the conventional three-point play. Hits it. First points tonight for Kyler. On that beautiful move down the paint and heart of the lane. Cuts the Hugo lead to 1. 12-11. 4 Rebels have scored thus far. Hugo with the basketball. Expecting a tight one tonight and has been thus far. It's a 1-point game. Parker's checked back in. Here's a three on the way for Hugo. That one is no good. Offensive rebound, however. Brown has it baseline, drives in. Cordell goes flying to the court on the contact. No call there, and he might have hit his head on rubbing the back of his head there. Looked like another possible charge, but the ball went out of bounds. Goes over to Silo. Down a point. Rebels have a chance at the lead. Cornell's going to pull the trigger on a three. It's no good from the left wing. Hugo with the rebound. Off the miss. Buffaloes work it down. Three from the corner and in and out, no good. Daxter Thomas with the rebound. 50 seconds to go here, first period. Still a 1-point Hugo lead. Proctor starts the drive, stops, now pulls back out. Rebels want to play for the final shot of the quarter. Gardner holds, passes off to Proctor, starts the drive, gives back out to Daxter. Kyler gets it back. 23 seconds to go. Count is on out near half court. Now Proctor starts the drive, back out, Daxter with the basketball. Daxter starts to penetrate, stops at the free throw line, and the foul's whistled on Hugo. Let's see, that foul is going against Casey Benson. That'll be his first. That's 5 Hugo team fouls. Inbound goes to Cordell. Back out front to Gardner. Now to Proctor. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Proctor directing traffic. 4 seconds to Gardner at the free throw line. Kick down. Baseline three on the way by Cordell is no good. And that's the end of the quarter. Rebels got the final shot, but just couldn't get it to fall. And they're down by 1 here, heading into the second period. Cornell with 3, Proctor with 3, Roberts with 3, and Gardner with 2 in the first quarter. Second quarter coming up. So, Asher, seen any basketball lately?
Yeah.
What you think about all those NBA trades this week?
Yeah, I liked how Kyrie Irving went to the Mavericks.
Yeah. Think the Mavericks are the favorites now?
They're going to be really good next year.
Do you think they're the favorites to win the NBA title this year?
Yeah. They should, because they have Kyrie Irving and Christian Wood and Luka Doncic.
Suns are pretty good. Got Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Yeah, they have Kevin Durant, Dennis. Wait, who is that guy's name? Devin Booker and Chris Paul.
Start of the second quarter here from Silo tonight. Hugo drive baseline, and that pass is intercepted there by Gardner. Davis's pass picked up. Proctor down with it all the way, heading to the basket, and that ball was knocked out of his hands on the drive, and Coach Shanklin thought it was off of Proctor. Thought it should have been a turnover. Officials talking about it, and they're going to give it to Silo. Going to stay with Silo on the baseline. Coach Shanklin did not agree with it. Gardner inbounds there to Parker. Back out Proctor. Drives, pull up shot. Ooh, missed it. Too hard off the back iron, and Hugo had the rebound. Down with it. Now the Rebels in a man defense. Foul's going to be whistled on Hayden Roberts. That's the first Silo team foul. Roberts picks up that one. Inbounds. Lennox has it. Goes up strong on the block and scores. Lennox with the bucket. Hugo advances the lead to 3. Gardner drives, shoots, misses. Tap try, no good. Couldn't get it to fall. Now Cornell gets the loose ball. Connor in the paint. Kick out. Parker 3 on the way. It's good.
Bangerang.
Parker's 3 ties it at 14. Carter's first points tonight. Rebels now have hit 3 trays. So Connor Cordell picks up that foul. That'll be his first. Second team foul on the Rebels. Inbounds pass. Looking for Davis. That ball's deflected, but he saves it. Back to Lennox. Double teamed on the baseline. Rebels back in the matchup zone. Brown dribbles out on the perimeter. Starts the drive against Cordell. Now picks it up. Gives back out front. Here's a pass off on the left side. Driving all the way in. Feed Lennox. Nice pass. Lennox missed the shot. Gardner has the rebound. Charlie's double teamed in the backcourt looking for help, and reaching in to tie it up is Lennox. The possession arrow in favor of Silo. Rebels will have the basketball. They've got a chance to take the lead. 3 on the way by Parker. It's no good. Cordell had the rebound and was fouled. Bumped from behind that time by Davis. That'll be the 6th team foul on Hugo. LaMarcus Davis picks up his first. Silo inbounding on the baseline. 6 minutes to go. Rebels will be in the bonus from here on. Inbounds. Roberts goes up. Off balance shot inside. No good. Gets his own rebound. Has it stripped away on the follow attempt. And it'll be out of bounds to Silo once again. Inbound, Parker, 3 on the way from the corner, rims out, no good. Gardner had the rebound, and somebody was reaching in. It's going to be the 17th foul on Hugo. That's Marion Maytubby. That's his first 17th foul. Charlie's going to the line with a chance at the lead. And it's up and good. Charlie averaging about 16 points a game. Next one is good. Made them both. Rebels' best free throw shooter. And he gives Silo a 2-point lead. 2 minutes and change gone here in this second quarter. Hugo basketball. Out front with it is King. Rebels right side. Gets a screen there. Now they switch off defenders. Silo with a man defensive strip. Driving shot, Davis, and he can't get it to fall. Roberts has the rebound. Reaching in, trying to tie it up is Davis. And we got a whistle, and they call a jump ball. And force the turnover there on the alternating arrow. Hugo gets it back on the possession as Davis forced the tie-up. Now the Rebels working back in the zone out of the timeout, or out of the inbound. Out front, here's a drive all the way down the paint, and there's an offensive foul. Proctor stood his ground, and that time Maytubby picks up his second. Buffalo's have been driving in out of control a lot here, and the Rebels have taken 3 charges already, I believe. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Silo with the 2-point lead and the basketball. Parker right side, out front. Proctor starts the drive, pull up 15-footers, no good. Cordell with the long rebound. Dish back out. Roberts for 3, it's no good. Fighting inside for the rebound, Cordell and one of the Buffaloes, and Connor's going to be whistled for a foul. He can't believe it. That's Connor's second. Daxter Thomas is going to check in for Cordell, who's going to sit down with those 2 fouls. 4:43 left here. Hugo works it into the front court. There's Brown and a whistle, and Daxter quickly called for the foul. Thomas first personal, 4th team foul. Davis catches the inbound. Now toss out, 3 on the way. It's good. Lorenzo King with his first points tonight. Hugo back in front. Just back and forth we go in this tight defensive struggle. Parker off to Gardner. At this point, it's going to be the team that shoots the best going to win. The way it's going, as possessions are going to be fairly limited, as Parker on the drive is tied up there, and the arrow on the possession is in favor of of Silo this time. Hugo going deep into the bench. Rebels are not. We've seen 1 sub for Silo. Several in for Hugo now. Demarion Ramsey in the game. Gardner catches the inbounds pass, misses the shot from the right wing from 15. Hugo has the board. Brown Works it down in the front court. Back out front to King, who just hit the last three. Now a three on the way this time from the left side. Off the mark by Shelton. Daxter had the rebound. Now Gardner's going to slowly dribble it in the front court. Off to Proctor. Guarded out near the half-court logo. Dribbles the left side. Dish back out to Daxter. Daxter's got an advantage there. Aiden Parrish trying to come out and guard him, but Daxter has the quickness edge. Proctor nearly lost it in the backcourt. Now it's deflected and stolen. Hugo comes away with it. They've got numbers, and they're going to get a layup. Lorenzo King. As Hugo takes advantage of the turnover. It's now a 3-point lead for the Buffs. Thomas. Now to Gardner. Back out front. Proctor splits two defenders. And the whistle and a foul on the drive. It'll still be free throws for Proctor, as the Rebels are in the bonus, but it's going to be 1-1 for Kyler. Connor Cordell is checked back in. 2:52 left here in the second quarter, and the shot is up and good. Been a defensive game thus far, Asher.
Yeah, it's been pretty good at defense.
Both teams fighting tooth and nail as Proctor makes the free throw. Made them both. Silo claws back within one. 19-18. And there's a loose ball. It's deflected and nearly stolen. Cordell got a hand on it, but couldn't come up with a steal. Out front, three on the way by King, and that one's no good. Gardner taps the rebound to himself. Now to Proctor. Kyler into the offensive end. Around a defender. Now stops. Thought about the shot. He passes back out and nobody home. It's into the backcourt. The Rebels are going to turn it over. Proctor started a drive and thought Gardner was back out front, but nobody was home as that one ends up crossing into the backcourt. Hugo with the basketball once again. In the game now for the Buffaloes, Tristan Fleeks, the 5'8" junior. Now King, pass off on the right side to Shelton. He's going to try a three. It's no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. Going to be off the hands of Ramsey. Completely new five in for Hugo now as Coach Shanklin giving his starters some rest here. But Rebels still, as I mentioned, have only played one off the bench. Proctor drives all the way in. His runner's in. Proctor hits the running shot. Silo back up by one. Now down with it for Hugo. Three on the way from the left wing. That one's no good, but an offensive rebound. All by himself underneath was Aiden Parrish. And Parrish scores to move Hugo back in front. Three on the way for Parker. It's good. Ding-a-ring. Parker, second three of the quarter. And Carter gives Silo a 2-point lead. Largest lead for the Rebels has been 3. That came early on. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Silo up by 2. Hugo working the basketball. Rebels in a man defense, switching off there, and there's a drive and the whistle, and are they going to call another charge? Yep. A charge on Shelton this time, as Proctor took another charge. 35 seconds left. Rebels have a chance at the final shot of the quarter and an opportunity to carry the lead into the locker room at halftime here over the Hugo Buffaloes. Gardner dribbles left side. Starts the drive, now stops. Dish back out to Thomas. Now to Kyler. Proctor has it, 13 seconds to go. Stops at the top of the key, stripped from behind. Picked his pocket and going in for the layup is Tristan Fleeks. Fleeks ties it at 23. Rebels going to fire up one from beyond half court, and Gardner misses at the buzzer. That was just a little bit long off the back of the iron. But a turnover and a layup on the other end, and the Rebels unable to take the lead into the locker room at halftime. It's 23-all as we head to the half here from Silo tonight. First half numbers, it's been tough sledding inside for either team as 9 points for Kyler Proctor, make that 7 for Proctor. Proctor has 7, 6 for Carter Parker. Charlie Gardner with 4. And then 3 apiece for Hayden Roberts and Connor Cordell in half number 1 for Silo. Well, after the Rebels shot the 3 pretty well, and the hit 4 threes in that first half, but they just have not gotten much else besides some free throws, as it's just been tight defense as expected, and I kind of expected to say I kind of expected to go down to the end once again here tonight as it did on Monday.
Saw them playing pretty good today.
Yeah, they've done a pretty good job on the defensive end. They allowed Jamarian Brown to get free for a couple of open threes early, but then Cordell kind of took him away in the second quarter, and Brown ends up with just 8 points in the first half to lead Hugo. 23-all here at halftime. And don't forget, we'll be back on again tomorrow night as the Rebels will play their final home regular season contest tomorrow night. 6:30 the tip time for the girls, with the boys to follow against Hartshorn. And it'll be senior night as well. You know one of those seniors pretty well.
Yeah.
As Asher's brother Carter going to be introduced. Oh.
Wow.
So it's halftime here as we will take a break and be back with the second half coming up from Silo here in about 6 minutes. 23-all tie at the half. Welcome back here at halftime. Kevin Farr along with my man Asher. As these two teams 23-23 deadlock at intermission. Both teams coming in riding 3-game losing skids, and somebody looking to end that here tonight. One team will. As we get set to start this second half, as let's see. Going to be Hugo basketball to begin this second half. Looks like the original starting five out there. It's going to be a quick lob pass inside to Lennox. And he has a double team down on the baseline. They toss back out front. Now here's Lennox, gets free inside, and he scores. Lennox with the bucket inside. He's got one bucket each quarter. And we are have started the second half now. Rebels with the basketball. Parker out front, starts to penetrate on the left side. Now bounces the basketball to Cordell. They give it back out there. Parker now to Gardner. Swing it Cordell right side. Now to the free throw line. Here's Proctor and starts the drive, and one of the Buffaloes reaching in ties up the possession. There's the inbounds. Parker for three from the corner. It's good.
Bang-a-rang!
So Parker with his third three of the game, and the Rebels lead once again, 26-25. Interior pass goes Lennox, kicking out. Oh, left open for three, and missing that shot was Brown. And there's a foul called, and it's going against Gardner. Charlie guilty of his first foul. Here's the inbounds pass. Goes to Davis. Now swing it right side. Lennox bounces inside, and that ball is stripped away. Stolen there by Parker. Brown with the turnover, and Lennox commits the foul. And Coach Shanklin not happy. Rebels have it now with a 1-point lead. Gardner off right side there to Proctor. Parker spins inside. Nice move by Carter, but missed the shot. Left-hand shot off the glass and missed. Rebound out now with it. Here's a drive inside. Shot is no good, but a putback is up and in by Brown that time. Scores, and the Buffaloes are back on top. So that's Brown's first point since the opening quarter. But Hugo goes back in front by 2 as he makes the free throw. So the Buffaloes lead by 2. Sato back down with it with the basketball. Here's Proctor. Right side. Roberts. Swinging back out front. Cordell with the drive and lost it. Ends up in the hands of Davis. Cordell in heavy traffic. Lost the basketball. Now down with it. Here's a pass into the corner. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound cleared by Roberts. Roberts off to Proctor. Kyler down with it. Cordell left side. Now to Roberts. They play catch out front on the weave. Proctor penetrates down the lane. Missed the runner, and it's out of bounds off of Hugo. Sato will have the basketball on the baseline. 5:22 to go here in the third. They inbound it to Proctor out front. Now Cordell back to Proctor. Thought about the shot. Passed it up. Now Parker's going to pull the trigger, and it's no good. Missed that one long, and he chases down toward the rebound, but commits the foul. Call for the foul against Travian King. Carter picks up his first personal. So Hugo with a 2-point lead and the basketball here. King drives inside, dish off. Lennox shoots and scores. Proctor tried to draw another charge. Didn't get it. Lennox with his second bucket of this half. The Hugo lead is 4. Out Gardner. Drives in, ducks his shoulder, shoots and scores, and a foul. Drew the contact and was able to finish. Charlie now with 6 points. He's been held in check, but see if he can come alive here in the second half. Free throws up and good. That 3-point play by Gardner. The lead back to 1 for Hugo. 4:32 to go here in the third. Right wing. Maytubby had the 3, passed it up, dish inside. There's a driving shot by Brown. It's no good. Loose ball now picked up there by Gardner. Charlie gives it out to Cordell. Ahead to Parker. Carter waits for help. Now to Proctor. Penetrates all the way down the lane. Shot no good. That one may have been deflected out of his hands. Ball is loose. Cordell fighting for it and comes up with the ball. Cordell came up with it and tossed it off one of the Buffaloes and out of bounds. That's just a hustle play there, Asher.
That was really an athletic play.
All hustle there for Connor Cordell as he fought for that possession. The Rebels senior gets it back for Silo. Down 1. Just past the midway point of this third quarter. Cordell comes out to retrieve. Out top of the key. Picked up his dribble. Now to Gardner. Charlie closely guarded. Now to Proctor. Feeds Cordell. Right wing. 3 on the way by Roberts is no good. Trickled off the front of the rim. Hugo out in transition. Shot is blocked by Parker. Ends up in the hands of Roberts and a foul is called. Nice job getting back defensively. Carter Parker blocks the shot in transition.
Doing pretty good at defense right now.
Now the Rebels still playing solid on the defensive end, giving them a chance. See if they can catch fire offensively down the stretch here. Just been nip and tuck for each team. Here's Proctor. Dribbles inside in traffic and a whistle and a foul. Both teams sinking in the paint. And that foul is going to be called on Maytubby. That will be his third, and that's going to put Proctor at the free throw line. Shooting 2 here. First one is up and good. We're tied once again at 30. Every point is just a battle for Proctor's next one for the lead, and it's good. Silo back in front. We've had multiple lead changes here tonight. Hugo has the basketball. Right side, 3 on the way. It's no good. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Gardner. Charlie ahead down the court. Parker, feed, Proctor, spins and shoots and scores.
Nasty move.
Proctor with the spinning shot just outside the lane. Rebels lead by 3. Back down, got free inside. Shooting it in was Shelton that time. Cuts the lead back to 1. Shelton got inside position and scores. 33-32. Rebels have it. Back up 1, 2:20 to go here in the third. Daxter Thomas, who just checked in, gives off there to Gardner. Tries to lower his shoulder. Now feeds Cordell, cutting to the basket. No whistle, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on the drive before the shot. It's going to be the third foul called on Aiden Parrish. Lorenzo King checks back in. Parrish is going to take a seat. Inbound goes. Parker, 3 on the way. Good!
Bangarang!
Way out front on the inbounds. Parker drains another 3, his 4th of the game. Silo's lead is 4. I believe that's their biggest of the game. See if they can make a run here. Hugo's going to turn it over. Rebels trying to extend themselves with the lead now. Up 4 in the basketball. Minute 45 to go here in the third quarter. Pass out. Parker again. 3. Go! Way outside. Parker from 24 plus that time. Another 3. Carter's got the hot hand. 3 trays in this quarter. 5 for the game. The Rebels lead by 7. Pass goes at the free throw line to Lennox. Lennox, Proctor tried to take a charge, didn't get the call. Lennox hits the shot. Lennox with the bucket, he's got 10. 1:09 to go here in the third. Gardner dribbles out front. Off to Parker, there's a long 3 again. Oh, he missed that one. Oh, if that one would have gone, this place would have exploded. So would have Asher. Here's a drive. Offensive foul as Cordell takes another charge.
Yeah, the whole crowd would go nuts, and the Hugo's fans would be like, what's going on right now?
54 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Rebels lead by 5 and have the basketball. They may have a chance to play for the final shot of the period. It's been a big third quarter for Silo here. They've scored 16 in the period thanks to 3 Carter Parker long-range bombs. Cordell out front. The pass goes to Gardner. Rebels trying to play for the final shot of the quarter. Gardner dribbles out front, trying to get away from the defender. Now gives off Proctor. Here comes the double team. Feeds Cordell, cutting to the basket. Shoot! Cordell heading to the basket. He scores and is fouled. Great feed to Connor. He's got 5 now, and the Rebels up 7. Cornell's free throw is good. They lead by 8.
The greatest score I think we had so far.
Yeah, tonight for sure.
Carter's playing like the player tonight.
10 seconds left. Cordell went for a steal, came up empty. Looking for Lennox inside, can't get it to him. The 3 on the way, and that one's no good. Loose ball on the rebound. They're going to call Parker for a foul from behind. Just 0.5 seconds remaining, 5/10 of a second left. A foul called on Parker, his second. Hugo's going to inbound on the baseline. It's going to have to be a tip here. Here's the lob. Lennox taps it up, no good as the horn sounds, and Silo will have an 8-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. A 19-point third quarter for the Rebels has broken it open a bit. We head to the fourth. Rebels trying to stop a 3-game losing skid with a big win tonight over Hugo. $19-point third quarter. Looking at the numbers for the game, Carter Parker leads the scoring with 15. 5 threes for Parker tonight. A night before his senior night, 11 for Kyler Proctor. Rebels also have gotten 7 by Charlie Gardner and 6 for Connor Cordell in the contest. 10 points for Daquan Lennox. Daquan Lennox, and let's see, also Jamarian Brown with the 11 for Hugo to lead the Buffaloes. Silo up 8, heading into the fourth here. The Rebel defense has just been outstanding tonight, Asher.
Yeah, very, very good. Outstanding. Carter's going like nuts at threes.
And then finally, they've kicked it up a notch offensively in that third quarter. Sino with an 8-point lead here into the fourth. Rebels sinking back. They're going to start. Well, again, man defense to start the fourth. Pass goes to the baseline. Lennox gets help, and there's an offensive foul. Cornell takes the charge. Lennox over Cornell with the turnover for Hugo. 7:40 to go. Rebels up 8 with the basketball. They've got a chance to go up double digits here. Would be a big win for their Silo. Here with the playoff looming just a week away. Proctor closely guarded. There's a foul going to be called on Kyler. Oh, they're going to call him for an offensive foul on the drive. Coach Wild can't believe it. Hugo basketball. Out front with it is King. Now they feed it to the free throw line. Rebels back in the matchup zone. Pass into the middle with Shelton, and he spins and scores. His 6th point. Cuts the lead. Rebels break the pressure. Feed Cornell cutting to the basket. Layup is good by Connor.
Yeah.
Quick move. Nice pass to Connor. He's got 8, and that's the lead. Once again, outstanding ball movement by the Rebels, and there's a whistle, and this time a foul is going to be called on Silo defensively, and that's going to go against Hayden Roberts. That'll be his 2nd, I believe. 16 foul on Silo, 6:37 remaining. Here's the pass, goes inside. Lennox head fake, got Cornell off his feet, and he shoots and scores. And I think they're going to get a foul. They're going to call this one on Gardner. I'm going to call that one on Charlie. Lennox with the bucket. He's got 12 points now. But Silo hanging in there, cuts it back to 6. Lennox, free throw's good. The lead is 5. (44-39). Here's Parker left wing. Gives it Proctor just outside the lane. He'll hit the shot with the jumper.
Each time we make a shot, they have to make a shot too.
Yep, it's just back and forth we go. Rebels back by 7 now. That ball's poked out of bounds. Going to stay with Hugo. 6:09 to go. Back in for the Buffaloes is going to be Marion Maytubby. Inbounds, Maytubby, and a drive, and he's tied up, and a possession arrow. They call a jump ball, reaching in to tie it up, and the arrow goes in favor of Silo. It's going to be a Hugo turnover on that one. Rebels have it back, up 7. Proctor across half court. He's got Maytubby on him, gives off to Gardner now. Now feed, Parker cutting the basket. He's going to hit it. Parker hits it in the paint. It's been either Parker or Cornell. Rebels have a good strategy going there. They're up 9. Largest lead of the game for Silo. 5:37 to go, and we got a whistle and a foul inside. That one's going against Roberts. That's going to be the 17th foul, and Lennox is going to shoot free throws. Couple of nice moves on feeds cutting to the basket. First to Cornell and then to Parker. Lennox is going to shoot 1-1 here. Lennox has 13 to lead the way for Hugo tonight. 5:37 left. And he missed the free throw. Roberts has the rebound. Rebels have it back. Proctor dribbles out front. Now Hugo really extending the defense now. Proctor starts the drive. Missed the off-balance shot. Cornell saves it from going out of bounds. Rebels pick up with the trap in the backcourt. Hugo breaks that. Down with it. Driving shot is no good inside. Lennox gets the rebound and misses. Gardner gets the rebound. Charlie down with it. Rebels want to slow it up. Coach Wiles saying pull it back out and settle down. We got a tie possession and the arrow in favor of Hugo. This kind of got in a little bit too big of a hurry there.
I don't know why we're in a hurry with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, and a 9-point lead. Down with it, Brown to the baseline. Goes up, shot over Cornell's no good. Lennox pushed off, but no call there, and he gets the putback. Lennox, like he shoved Proctor from behind. Adds a bucket there on the putback. Lead is 7. Silo with the ball. Proctor out front. Starts the drive all the way down. There's an off-balance shot in the paint. He was hit, and there's the call. Lennox is going to be called for the foul. That's his third. Proctor is going to the line. Proctor saw an opening and took it down the heart of the lane and couldn't finish with contact, but he's going to the line. Kyler has 13 points tonight. First one is up and good. He's got 14 now. And it's up and in. Back to a 9-point Silo lead. 4:36 to go. Time winding down here in the fourth. Hugo basketball. Now they feed underneath. Oh, Maytubby got loose and scores underneath the basket. That's his first points. Got loose, and we got a whistle, and the Rebels with the timeout as there was a trap just beyond half court. Coach Wild takes the timeout here. 30-second timeout. Silo up 7. The story has been that huge third quarter that Silo was able to extend the lead after it was just back and forth throughout the first half. Neither team could gain much of an advantage. So Silo will have the basketball coming out of the timeout by Coach Wild. Inbounds goes to Proctor. Proctor dribbles inside, and we got a whistle, and somebody reached in. And, they're going to call Kyler with a push-off. Offensive foul. Now Hugo, they're going to force the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Buffaloes. Well, they return the favor after the Silo turnover. Still a 7-point lead. Rebels have it back. Now nearly lost it as that pass. Rebels just got in a hurry and an errant pass turned over once again. Back-to-back Silo turnovers. 4:07 to go. So it's going to be Hugo basketball. Brown, toss at the free throw line, goes to Davis. Davis trying to penetrate, spins in the lane, shoots and scores on the turnaround jumper. That's his first points tonight. The Silo lead down to 5. This is going to go to the wire as I said. Feed Cornell inside. Now he's going to toss it back out to Proctor, and he's fouled on the drive. Goes on Davis. That'll be his third. Proctor will go to the line. 2 shots coming up for Kyler. Proctor with 15 points tonight. 2 big free throws here with 3:34 to play. And, the first one is no good. Rolled off. Like the Rebels had been perfect at the line on the night before that one. Here's the next one. It's good. 1 out of 2 that trip for Kyler. 51-45. 6-point Silo lead. 3.5 left. There's a drive by Maytubby. He has it poked away, but gets it back. Pass down, and 3 is up and good. Oh, man. Near steal for the Rebels, and Brown hits the 3 to cut the lead in half. 51-48. Silo with the basketball. Out front, Proctor has it. Gives it off left side there to Roberts. Passes it across to Kyler. Now to Cornell. Drive, Proctor. Ooh, that one rolls around and couldn't quite fall. And he almost had a chance for the 3-point play. That would have been a big one right there. Well, that just rolled out, Asher.
Yeah, it looked like it went in like on our screen, but no.
2 free throws, however, coming up for Kyler. 2:54 left. Big shots at the line now, and that one's good. Every free throw critical at this juncture. It's a 4-point lead, 2-possession game, but a lot of time left, 2:54 remaining. Kyler back out there. Next one is up, and it's good. Made them both that trip. Gets the 2 points back. Rebels need a defensive stop. Leading by 5. Hugo basketball, 2:45 left. Oh, driving baseline. There's an offensive foul. Proctor takes another charge as stood his ground. Brown called for the foul. Brown picks up his 3rd personal. Rebels get it back on the turnover. They lead by 5 with the basketball here. Proctor going to dribble out near the half-court logo. Now to Gardner with it. Charlie to Parker. Coach Weil wants him to pull it out. Parker thought about the shot, pass it up, now gives it off to Gardner to back out to Cordell. He'll stand and hold. He's got Parrish on him. Parrish in a mismatch. Cordell has the quickness advantage. Parrish is going to drop back into the paint. They feed back out to Cordell. Cordell may try to go one-on-one around Parrish. They come to help defensively. Now Proctor with it. They can't guard Connor one-on-one with Parrish. And that's who's got him. Connor around him. He's headed to the basket. Layup is good! They took advantage of the mismatch, and Cordell scores. He's in double digits. Great job that time by Cornell. Down with it, Parrish inside. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. 1:33 to go. Rebels up by 7. Exactly how you drew it up on that last possession, as they had the mismatch with Cornell, and he took Parrish to the basket and scored. Parrish trying to answer. Free throws up and good. He's got 3 points tonight. Parrish, the 6'2" senior. The lead is 6. And missed that one. Rebound. Ends up in the hands of Cornell. It was deflected. Cornell gets it ahead to Proctor. 6-point lead. Proctor has that one poked away, but may have gotten too big a hurry. Coach Weil trying to get him to calm down. Minute 25 left, a 6-point lead. No rush for the Rebels here. Just want to take care of the basketball. 1:25 to go. Inbounding on the baseline is Roberts. Pass back out front. That's stolen away. All the way down, missing the layup. Cornell has the rebound, and a foul is called. Oh, man. Shelton missed the wide open layup that would have cut it to 4.
How the heck do you miss that?
Well, he did, and Cornell got the rebound and is fouled by Brown. That's his 4th personal, and Connor is going to shoot 2 free throws.
He's more in too big of a hurry on that.
1:19 left. Cornell at the line. Free throws up, and it's no good. That one was too long. This one would make it a 3-possession game, and it's no good. Missed them both. Both of them long for Cornell. Hugo down with it, driving inside, and Gardner's going to be called for a block this time, as trying to go to the basket was Brown. Charlie just picked up his 4th. Brown is going to shoot 2 free throws. Jamarian Brown at the line. Free throw's good. Let's see. He now has 15 to lead the Buffaloes. This one would make it a 4-point game. Minute 13 remaining. Here's the shot. It's good. Made them both. The lead is 4 for Silo. Rebels just need to take care of the basketball and make some free throws. Proctor off to Gardner. Gardner feeds Roberts, cutting toward the basket, right through his hands and out of bounds. Oh, man. They turn it over with exactly a minute to play. 60 seconds left, and Hugo has it back down 4. And right through Roberts' hands. Oh, nearly a turnover. Cornell forces the turnover. Cornell, they were rolling the ball up the court. Cornell dives in to force a turnover. Oh, big mistake by Hugo there. Connor Cornell. Maybe the defensive play of the night right there, Asher.
Yeah.
Hugo was trying to roll it up at the same time. Cornell forced the issue, dove in to get the basketball, and Brown has fouled out of the game. Cornell free throw is no good. Connor with maybe the defensive play of the night. Hugo was trying to preserve time, but that was just a dumb mistake by the Buffaloes, as they allowed Cornell to dive in for the ball that was rolling up the court. One more free throw coming up for Connor. Now, Coach Wild talking to the officials. Cornell has another free throw coming up. This to make it a 5-point lead. It's on the way. It's good. Made the second. It's a 5-point Rebel lead. Timeout, 57 seconds left. A 5-point lead with 57 seconds to go. Rebels have led since that big run in the third quarter. They have led by as many as 9 here in the second half. The lead now is 5. Under a minute to go. Silo looking for the upset here to snap a 3-game losing skid. And as I mentioned, this could be a matchup, I would say likely matchup here coming up less than 2 weeks away in the opening round of the Class 3A regional tournament at Lone Grove. Same two teams probably meet 2 weeks from last night, in fact. And here we go. They're going to start to roll it up again. Now they're going to pick it up before getting danger territory. Cordell's going to be called for a foul. Connor whistled for the foul there. Free throws coming up. Let's see. And shooting the free throws is going to be Demarion Ramsey. He has not scored tonight. 2 free throws here. 54 seconds to play, and the shot is good. Ramsey, a 6-foot junior. Now this one, the big shot. This one would make it a 1-possession game if he makes it. Here's the free throw. It's no good. Gardner has it for the Rebels. Still a 2-possession game. Proctor's trapped in the backcourt. Timeout. Silo, 50 seconds left. Rebels get the timeout. 50 seconds remaining to save the possession. Silo leading by 4 here. Looking for a big victory. Momentum builder with the playoffs coming up starting next week. Don't forget, we'll be right here once again tomorrow night. It'll be senior night at Silo. Hartshorn comes to town. 6:30 the tip time for the girls and the boys at 8 o'clock. Then the Rebels will be on the road on Monday night for the regular season finale, that makeup game with Atoka coming up on Monday evening. So the Rebels ready to go after the timeout. They'll have the basketball ball in the backcourt. 50 seconds left in the game. Everybody in the backcourt. Hugo picking up with the full court pressure. Cordell to trigger it in. And he does to Gardner. Charlie's got it. Dribbling in the backcourt. They come to trap. Gardner gives it off to Proctor. They got it across the midcourt line. Proctor dribbles around all the way. Oh, inside, had it stripped away. Head into the basket. Hugo comes out with it. Lennox feed inside. Layup is good. 33 seconds to go and a timeout. Oh, Proctor was headed to the basket. A chance to make it a 6-point lead, and just had it knocked away and stolen. Shelton with the bucket on the other end. So that's a 4-point swing. Rebels could have gone up 6. Now it's 2. Hugo with the timeout to set up the defense. So as we come back here, Asher, I said all night, this one is going to go to the wire, and 32 seconds to go. Silo with the 2-point lead. They'll inbound in the backcourt. Connor Cordell's going to inbound it, and does to Proctor. Connor has it, dribbles in the backcourt. Now the trap comes across half court. Gets it to Gardner. Near steal there. Charlie saves it. Now Charlie dribbles out near the top of the key, and a whistle and a foul. It's called on Hugo now with 21 seconds to go. That's going to put Charlie to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for Gardner. 21 seconds left. These two would make it a 2-possession game if he can make them. Free throw is up. It's good. Just his 8th point of the night, but his 9th one would be pivotal right now with 21 seconds to go. Shot is up, and it's good. Gardner makes them both. The Rebels with a 2-possession lead. 21 seconds to go, up 4. Huge free throws there by Charlie. As I mentioned, he's got 9 points tonight. 3 Rebels in double figures, led by Connor Proctor's 18. Carter Parker has 17, and then Connor Cornell has added 11. And Gardner on the break of that with 9. So Hugo will have the basketball in the backcourt. Rebels going to have to make them pick up the ball. Don't let them roll it up the half court. With 21 seconds left. Here they going to toss it in. Picked up there by Maytubby. 20 seconds to go. Clock running. Maytubby dribbles all the way inside. Lost it. Gets it to Lennox. And Lennox got the loose ball and scores. Inside 13 seconds to go. There's another timeout. So Lennox with the bucket. Lennox with 17. Hugo cuts it back to 2. At this point, the Rebels just need to hang on to the basketball. Can't afford a turnover now. Take care of the basketball and make 2 more free throws to get out of here with the win. More than likely, 2 more free throws would do it, Asher.
Yeah. Only thing we need to do is try to waste time.
Well, I would imagine Hugo's going to foul pretty quick if they don't get a steal here. 13 seconds to go. Not going to be Rebels just need to get it inbounded safely. See what they set up for the inbounds play as Cornell's going to trigger it in. He can run the baseline. Inbounds to Proctor. Had it knocked away. Oh! They give it to Hugo. Set it as off Proctor and out of bounds with 11 seconds to go. One of the Buffaloes reached in to try to tie it up. Possession there was in favor of Silo, and they said it's off of the Rebels and out of bounds. It's Hugo basketball. The Buffaloes have it with 11 seconds left, down by 2.
Oh, this is going to be hard. If they make a 3, that's...
Yeah, we'll see. Thus far tonight for Hugo, it's Brown has been the only one really that has hit a 3 for the Buffaloes, but I'm sure they're probably just going to try to take it to Lennox inside. He's been their man. Brown is fouled out for the Buffaloes, but 11 seconds left. Hugo gets it back after the Rebels. They give it to the Buffaloes on the turnover there. It looked like it was either going to be a tie possession or off of the Buffaloes, but they said it was off of Proctor and out of bounds. It'll be Hugo ball on the baseline. Going to the wire again. 11 seconds remaining. Watch for Lennox. He's been the guy. They trigger it in. There's King. King to Lennox. Lennox on the baseline. Goes up in traffic. Shot no good. Loose ball on the rebound. Cornell fighting for it. And there's a foul called on Hugo with 3 seconds left. Cordell had position, had the block out, and the foul was called on Davis. Right there is where the Rebels cost them on Monday offensive rebounds.
That was I was expecting for us to get right there.
Connor with the block out that time. They worked countless hours on that in practice, and there's a double technical foul called on Hugo. And an ejection. Oh, the Buffaloes have come unglued now. We got 2 technical fouls called on the Buffaloes here with 3.5 seconds to go. I don't know what was said to the officials, but they were not happy with it, and somebody has been ejected as well for Hugo. So I think Lennox may have been the one that was ejected. LaMarcus Davis technical foul. He is fouled out of the game. So Davis is fouled out. Maytubby has been ejected. 3.5 seconds to go. The Rebels are going to shoot several free throws now. Hugo come unglued here in the final seconds after the Rebels get the big defensive rebound underneath. Connor Cordell's free throw is up and good. 3.5 seconds to go. Now this one would ice it, but missed it. 59-56. Next one by Gardner misses. Rebels need to make one more free throw to ice this. And they do. Gardner hits the free throw. 3.5 seconds left. 60-56. Now 2 more on the ejection. It's up and it's good. And makes that one as well. 62-56. As Gardner. And makes another one. Charlie at the line. It's now 63-56. And it's up and good. Rebels are going to inbound it. 3.5 seconds to go. 64-56 should be the final here. And they inbound it to Chris Rowland, and that clock's going to run out. As the Rebels got all the starters out. And that's the ball game. Silo wins it in a thriller tonight. Had a ugly ending there. Looking at the final scoring numbers tonight in this one for the Rebels as they improve to 13-9 on the season. Tyler Proctor finishes with 18 points. Carter Parker with 17, 14 for Charlie Gardner, 12 for Connor Cordell, 4 players in double figures. Hayden Roberts finishes with 3 to round out the scoring for the Rebels tonight. DeQueen Lennox led the way for Hugo with 17 in the contest. Silo improves to 13-9 on the season, and they'll be back in action here tomorrow night. Take on Hartshorn, 6:30 the start time for the girls, and the boys to follow here on senior night. That's going to do it. For my man Asher, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long for now. Until tomorrow night here on SoloRebels.tv.